mainly just going to paint with white paint and have all these different colors appear, right? So let's we want to have some crazy thing. Let's do something crazy.
Okay.
So we're going to throw our paint's all covered in skin. What a start to the day.
Skinny paint?
What a start to today.
Is that
already? All right, this is... We're not going to let it irritate me, though. Really.
It's nothing irritating. It's a great day. The weather's beautiful. God. I have zero idea that you just dropped your palette and somehow did not get paint everywhere.
Yep. Dropped it right.
That was amazing.
Going to throw a little bit of paint, and then we're going to zoom in. So don't worry. You know, it's Josh. Whatever. Okay. Should have done this before, but I always run out of time, and then it turns into a bad video, and then. But we're gonna turn our frowns upside down. How bad?
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit of phthalo green right onto our brush, and then we're gonna decide which area we want to make green. So I'm thinking we can have like this cool bit of green sky over here. So just kind of right in the middle, just laying it down. Gonna go all the way up to the top corner. Right here on the side. So we have basically 1/4 with a little bit of a swipe off to the edge. Okay, really gonna make it green though. You gotta have a lot of paint on there. And that becomes almost like the wet on wet base that we paint on, right? Makes everything slick. And when you paint with the white, it's gonna collect all that color.
Remember, we're not painting.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to paint a black canvas. We gotta keep all that dark.
It looks like we want to paint a black canvas.
But we do have to put on the initial transparent colors that make it still seem black, even though there is green on there. You can see it's on my brush, so it definitely is on the canvas. Let's go into our blue, phthalo blue. That's why I always stick them right next to each other. We're going to fill up the rest of the area with blue. I caught a little bit of crimson in there too, but that's okay. Fill up that area, top area with blue. We'll do the bottom area with blue, and then maybe we'll do the side in crimson. Who knows? Why not? We'll just do them all. Do them all, right? Blue square, green square, kind of a dark square, blue and green up here, okay? Let's see, a little bit more of our blue. I don't like to have them on a perfect straight line, so we're going to make it on this diagonal line just by pulling in from one side. They'll mix together and do all sorts of stuff. Got to fill in the rest of our blue up here. Again, never on a straight line. That way when we do anything, you're going to have this kind of mixture of color. We could do the red over here, I guess. Why not? Let's do the crimson. We'll throw it in back there. See how it still remains very dark, though? It's a transparent color. Even though it looks very bright on your palette, once you throw it against that dark, it still looks very dark, right? All the darkness wants to shine through it. So let's keep it like that. Bam, blue, green, red, blue, green, right? The opposite with the red in the center. Now we're gonna wash off that brush. Who's watching, babe? Where are they watching from?
Everybody's here.
Everybody?
Everybody's here.
In the entirety of Facebook is here?
Yeah, everybody. All 800 million followers.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Jeez, we have 8,200 followers now.
What?
Yeah.
We hit 8,000 and you just failed to tell me?
You did. I told you.
No, you didn't.
I would have said something. 8,200 followers on Sunday Seascapes. We even created a Sunday Seascapes group. So if you're enjoying Sunday Seascapes, there's a group specifically,
wow, babe.
Specifically for Sunday Seascapes where you can, if you do the Sunday Seascape episode, you can post it in that group. I think it's about 88 people in the group right now. Not too crazy. All right, now we're going to decide. I was thinking Josh loves his big giant moons. But then I was thinking something different.
So we just discovered a bromance happening in the comments.
A bromance?
Yes. Between
oh yeah, thinking something different.
Mr. Doucette.
Yeah.
And Mr. Evely.
Oh, because they're kind of close.
They are so close.
Alright guys. Enough with your bromance-ish. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how to make a cool new color. Right? We have that phthalo green up in here. So guess what? Let's take a bit of white, which would normally brighten up the phthalo green, right? But we're going to take a bit of yellow as well and mix that up together. You're like, yellow and green? What are we doing? Especially phthalo green, which is already like a bluish kind of color. We're going to scrape up that whitish yellow mixture. And then we're going to come in, snag some of that up, and that's going to be our cloud color. And as it blends with this green, oh my goodness, you're going to see some stuff. Are we ready?
John Krasniak is here.
John Krasniak from Pennsylvania. Let's get ready to Sunday Seascapes. Okay, ready? Let's do... If we're going to have that come in from over here, we need to have a bunch of yellowy stuff. So what do? Why don't we just make like a... Let's do it like this. Wow, look at that color. Oh, it's fantastic. Drop in a little bit thing down there. That's all you really need. That's all we need, right? And then as we mix in that color, oh my goodness, look at what that turns into. Right, we're not covering all those dark areas. You have to leave some. Drag some of this stuff from the bottom upwards into our cloud, right? Very lightly touching, very lightly moving. Oh, look, as we get over into that blue, it starts to change into another color, right? We don't just use the colors that come in the box around here. That's not what it's about. It's about making up new colors and trying new things. Look at that, just that we went down underneath, but we left those little darker areas. Looks like something cool. I want to do the aurora over there, so let's go over here. Just like that, and all of a sudden we have this wicked cool bit of cloud or hand almost coming out of somewhere. Really neat. Now, let's go and highlight that a little bit. We'll grab up a little bit more white, bring it over here, and maybe we'll have a couple lighter areas inside, just all crazy, right? Just little things, all separated. And then as we come and highlight those and light them up, look at the differences now. You get those little cool differences in color, where some of it's light, some of it's really light, some of it's really dark. And the cool thing is, if you don't like what it looks like after doing that, you can literally just blend it away back in with the rest of the color. And you might lose a little bit of your dark areas, but you could do it. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Don't overdo it though, right? Leave cool little bits like that. Different little things. Little different things. You want to blend it away? Push it harder. Make it go away. Cool little stuff. What should we do there, babe? I think we should do like almost like a galaxy up here. Right? On a slight angle, like an 8-degree angle. Right in the center of our clouds like that.
Just talk through it. Talk things into fruition.
Huh?
The other day I was driving a passenger and I said to a passenger, you know, I don't understand why some of these hotels, motels that aren't open to the public don't just transition into homeless shelters.
Yeah.
The news of the morning!
Ha! London's idea.
Downtown Fremont Street Hotel to transition into a homeless shelter.
Nice.
Yeah.
See, you set the trend, hon. Okay, little bit of white paint. Don't need a whole lot. Little bit, like scrape at it. Just get it on the edge. And then maybe straight towards the middle of the canvas. Right at the top. Leave a little white line. Just by kind of pushing in. Bam. Get something that grows out of there. And then
hey, Roberta
take
Harris
our brush.
is here.
Roberta! Don't want it to be so thick though.
Susan, what are you crocheting?
Yeah, what's Susan crocheting today?
I have
Right, look at this, watch it grow.
on my wrist from driving.
Just come shooting out of there. And then we can always go back and fix that yellow area and blend any other lines away. Bam! Just like that. It's like something almost looks rounded. That would be cool if it was like a rounded shape. Almost like it's a bubble getting ready to burst. You see what I mean? Woo! That's too round now. See? Bam. You just change it. You change it around. Do different things. What would look cool underneath if there was a little bit more brightness, right? Maybe we take a little bit more brightness. We put it underneath there. And then we just try not to paint it. Try not to mush it away. Ooh, that's a cool little thing. Maybe that's like one of the S shapes and the other one we can't even see because it's behind. Or we don't like it and we mix it up. And all it does is just change it a little bit. Add a little bit more over here. Why not? Right? Really push hard. Mix it in. Brighten it up. Give ourselves somewhere to go with some dark color. Spread it out. Look at that. Ooh, I love it. We're not even going to come down here, but you could continue the whole thing on and do whatever you want it to do. And now it's changing color because it's mixing in with that crimson that's in there. And the crimson and the green will make this gray. And we don't want it to be all gray. So we're going to stop right there. Now let's do the aurora with the knife though, okay? We're gonna come up, grab a little bit of that white, just a little bit on the edge of the knife. You don't need a whole lot. I'm scraping from a pile of nothing to get this tiniest little bit. And then maybe we come around and we go sort of this downward, but sort of straight. Got a little hump or a little disconnect and go over to the side. Now we're gonna swipe straight up. Look at how easy it wants to do that. Just make that cool little line. All right, we can come back a little tiny little bit more white. Maybe there's another one underneath. And this one breaks, and it's got another little piece underneath there. Right, and we swipe up again. Trying not to make them merge together. We don't want them to touch, right? You swipe down, swipe up, swipe down. A couple times, poof, got your cool little auroras off in the distance.
Mark Anderson just sent 100 stars.
Mark Anderson, thank you for those.
Rick Archer says, is the blue winter scene for sale? Assumably he's...
Blue winter scene.
A painting behind you.
This one right here, the top one? All of them are for sale, yes.
Yes, if you can see it in the video, it's for sale.
Yeah, if it's hidden here in my studio, that means it hasn't been purchased yet. And so yes, they are for sale.
So anything that is sold, just for anyone who's curious, any paintings that are sold are never rehung in the studio. When they are painted, they go to a different portion of our house.
Yeah, once they get, normally they'll sell when I'm down at work, when they're hanging down there.
Right, but the point that I'm trying to make is they get removed from the studio once they're sold.
Yeah.
They're not going to be hanging in the back with a sale price in it.
Right. Look at that. Soft little shooting star off in the distance, right? Just very quickly and easily.
Rick,
make it a little bigger and make it drag.
Is that the painting you were referencing with the moon on top?
Is that the moon, or this one, or Mammoth Mountain, or the blue one way back there behind the easel? It can only be that one he's talking about, right? Well, is that all you can see? Oh, we should be zooming in, by the way. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in, guys.
Oh, I had creative direction.
While we have all of this stuff, we could zoom in. That's good there. We're gonna rotate. He might be.
Oh, Roberta Harris sent 100 stars to
Roberta! Roberta's the wool man. There we go. We're gonna
Susan
zoom in
says
just like that.
she's crocheting, but she's not doing goats today.
No goats today.
No.
That's funny.
She
Okay.
She
Couple
is
more little
doing
pops.
Eugene the Jeep from Popeye, his little yellow dog thing.
Oh, okay. I don't know that, but
No, neither do I.
I know not your reference, but that's okay.
I know not your crocheting.
Yeah.
Finale.
Okay, some of these are big and messy, right? Because we push too hard. Just take it, just mess it up, just the softest little bit. Soft, soft, soft,
Hey, babe.
soft. Yes, love.
What's that?
What's what? What's what? Oh, the pillow? Yeah, I love these. I was showing everyone the pillow yesterday and on Friday too. So this is one of the Paint with Josh pillows, super soft. It's probably got paint on it now that I touched it. But you can get these, you can get hats, you can get shirts, you can get bags, the duffel bag, backpacks for going back to school, leggings, t-shirts.
I'll let you know how those leggings are because I have a pair.
Yeah, London's got a pair coming. We did some, what's that, market research or quality control?
Yeah.
To see, how they were going to be, right? I'm not doing every single star because I want some to be brighter. I want some to be softer. And then when you get a big one, right? Maybe like that one right there that was a little bit big. You take the teeniest little dot and you put it directly in the center. And then that kind of creates its own aura around that and explains why it's so big. Okay, let's do it. We're going to do it like a far off bit of mountain back here. Why don't we just mix it up right onto the brush, and then maybe some of this yellow and green will shine through when we start to do it, and it'll give us our highlights all on its own. Okay, we're going to use the fan, and maybe we're going to come in. Ooh, see that grayish color it makes?
Robbie Bell is watching from Texas. Jay Noah is in central Indiana.
Central Indiana.
We've got Moose is here.
Moose. Moose has not watched Star Wars yet, I bet.
Duck Duck Goose.
Duck Duck Moose is here. Okay, look at that. Ooh, just pulling it down to the side, kind of staying in our little line of where we want our horizon to be, or not our horizon, but where our water is going to be.
Okay, that
Our
one looks
ocean.
perfect. Just leave it like that.
Leave it like that.
Yeah. Hello, child.
Okay, now we need to brighten it up a little bit though. So let's go back to that yellow pile that we had. Right, we're gonna go back into there, and maybe along the edges we might drop in a little bit brighter color. Maybe go down there or from up here. Right, mushing it down just so we get these cooler little lights and dark areas. Right, and what do we call those? Oh, differences in color. That's right, because if you have all the same color, you're not going to have any depth, you're not going to have any distance, you're not going to have anything. There we go. Just mix it until it kind of blends in. Leave some light areas, some dark areas. Little lines of dark that separate or create a little shadow. Fantastic, right? All from, no knife, no anything like that.
Moose said not a chance.
Not a chance for Star Wars. That's
Yeah.
funny. All right, what I do need though, it needs to be a little bit darker at the top because I need to.
Shirley Benson, hi. She
I need
said
to
hi to
separate
me, not
it.
you.
Oh yeah, not me.
Wah, wah, wah.
I need to separate that from the color behind it, right? So we keep it a little bit darker. Take that little line of dark that we just made, and pull it down in the same angles that we were doing before.
I know we haven't talked about it, guys, but if you could smash those emojis on the bottom of the screen, one, it looks amazing my side.
Yeah, right.
When
See them all floating
when
up.
you
I see it
accidentally
when I
hit-
watch back.
Yeah, when you accidentally hit the angry button, it really makes me laugh. And don't do the angry button because that tells Facebook that
Yeah, that
what
you're mad
watching
at
is
what?
making you angry.
Right.
So the funny face, any of them really. But what it does is it tells Facebook, hey, people are enjoying this person's content, and
Right.
so in
And they'll
hopes
show it
that
to
they
more
send
people.
it to more people. That's the
Yep.
point. With any of your creators, it doesn't matter if they have 10 million or 10. Make
Yeah,
sure
right.
that just that aspect alone tells the Facebook algorithm this person is.
Awesome.
I was really concerned you were actually
I was
going to
gonna
touch
hit
the
it.
canvas. Yeah.
Okay, I got a little bit of white right here. We're going to bring our water in, and whatever color is underneath is what's going to show up. All right, come over here, leaving little dark areas, little light areas, just side to side, just like that.
It is true hilarity that you could, in theory, write whatever you wanted to say out loud in the comments, but when I read it, I may just totally alter it. Like, that's not what Moose said. Moose said, nope, no Star Wars, LOL. That was all he said.
Right.
It just sounded far better if I elaborated.
How did you elaborate it now? Now I'm trying to think back.
I said, no, not a chance.
Oh, not a chance.
It wasn't what he said.
Right. He's like, wait, no, tell him I didn't say not a chance.
exactly. And that's the thing. You could write what you want me to say out loud. However,
Ocean scene done. Everyone have a good day. Bye-bye.
beautiful, baby.
Right? It's lovely. Put a little thing. No, we got to have like a bit of beach in there somewhere. Some beachiness.
I don't know what's happening in the sky, but I would legitimately have restless anal syndrome in the sky.
That's funny. We should have brought, now we're going to have to bring down some more stars, I guess. We should have brought the stars down further initially.
For anyone who doesn't follow me on TikTok, you can go over there and listen to my hilarity. Josh has become a bit more hilarious with his TikTok channel.
Oh, my
Spared
TikTok
the
is
dance
funny.
Video yesterday, but
Yeah, that dancing video.
yeah,
But I didn't hashtag it with anything, so no one's seen it.
you can clearly go to Paint with Josh K.
Paint with Josh K.
Isn't it Paint with Josh K on TikTok?
On TikTok, it is Paint with Josh
Which
K.
is funny because we do own Paint with Josh. It's just associated with a different profile, so we've got to merge them or figure it out or do something.
Yeah, figure something.
Same thing on Instagram. We own the original, so we're just
No, we-
stupid. Yeah, we do. I own the original at Paint with Josh on Instagram.
No, there's some other guy that paints houses, I thought.
Oh yeah, on Instagram.
Yeah,
No.
there we go.
No. No.
Cool little bit of Seascape coming together, guys. How long are we going? Like 13 minutes? We're almost done?
23 minutes.
Yeah, we're almost done.
We're almost done.
I'm gonna have to slow down. This guy does not look like a star. He looks like a line. There we go. Far off little bit of galaxy now is what he looks like. You know what would look cooler? If we added like a bit of blue into the sky back here. Right? I think there's a couple little shadows. That's gonna be a lot. Scrape that up. A couple little bits of shadowiness, some depth in our sky and our clouds. Might look kind of neat. See, how's it looking so far? Ooh, like there's a break. There's a break in the universe. Look at that.
Yeah, so on Instagram it is just he's got like 100 followers.
Right.
I could probably try and buy it off him.
Like we'll give you 30 cents.
Oh, babe. That's mean. He worked hard for those 100 followers. 100 people is a lot. Like, I complained once about my level of followership on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I was like, I only have like 2,900 followers. And
Yeah, you got way more than me.
And someone said, yeah, but imagine them all standing in your house. And all
Right.
of a sudden I was like, oh, that's a lot of people.
It is a lot of people.
That's very people-y. Oh my goodness. John Krasniak just sent 1,200 stars.
John Krasniak. He's an animal, John Krasniak. Ooh, that looks cool. Looks like it's coming out at us. We're going to get rid of some of these stars.
Bye-bye, stars.
See you later, stairs.
Thank you, John Krasniak.
Yes, John, you're a freaking star. He's a super squad superstar. Superstar.
Moose said 40 cents.
Huh.
Susan, I follow on TikTok, but it only shows me his videos. I don't know whether that's a sarcastic remark or whether that's a chosen decision by you.
What?
To only watch my videos.
Oh. Well, you're supposed to only watch my videos.
But it depends on who you follow. So TikTok enacted some new rule down the bottom where the far left-hand button is home and the button next to it says friends. So if you only follow like 3 people and you are consistently on that friends, which used to be the following page, then click in the home and you'll get to see the rest of the 800 million people on TikTok.
Ah.
Roberta Harris just sent 100 stars. It's not a competition, guys. Just so you know.
Apparently it is to them.
No, TikTok just doesn't show me Josh's.
There we go.
Okay, well, you're going to have to make an effort and go to @PaintWithJoshK.
Okay, you're going to have to try. If it's not showing them to you, you're going to have to try. Okay, there we go. That is a beautiful bit of wave right there.
But I did just post a new TikTok about the song for the summer. It's very catchy. It'll have you walking around the house going, duck, duck, goose.
Ah!
Duck, duck, goose.
It is pretty funny.
Yeah.
There we go. It's going to be our cool little wall of water coming at us. Neat. Very little teeny amounts of paint. Because I'm not trying to paint it. I'm trying to just leave some color there. Is all we need.
Babe, we've got to. Season 3 is Don't Paint with Josh.
Don't paint with Josh.
Just black canvases.
And we're
the
not
whole
painting
season.
them.
Yeah, this is what you've said. It's in my head now. You've said this for 2 years.
Yeah.
Black
Ooh,
canvases.
look at that.
We don't.
Look at how dark it is back here. Leave all that darkness. Yep. Woo!
But we don't paint black canvases. You've said it for 2 years. It's in my head now. So season 3 coming to you after season 2, 219 episodes, and then we will do season 3. Don't Paint with Josh.
Do not even dare paint with Josh.
And then by the time we're on like season 15, the title of the show will be I do not demand but would like you to do and don't paint with Josh. Right, so we just keep adding
Yeah, we just keep going. Okay, we're going to take a dry brush. We're going to make the eye of our wave and we're going to try to pull it this way. Right? Drag some of that color over. Just make little teeny tiny circles, drag it over, right? Now we're going to make it soft. Start to add some shape. I don't want to pull all the color down though. It's got to be dark down here. Has to be darker down here than it is up there. Otherwise, the whole thing is the eye of the wave. That doesn't make any sense. All right, so if you need to, watch this. Put a little bit of dark back in there. Shape your eye how you want it. Obviously not a perfect line, but bam, just like that, you can hide it. Right? We're not painting this canvas. We want to save the black. We don't want to paint it all.
I don't know what that accent is, but someone somewhere is offended.
I don't know. It looks like, though, it needs to continue on down here. Right? Got a little bit much brighter.
He does have the domain name Paint with Josh Moose.
Yeah.
You can go to paintwithjosh.com.
Paintwithjosh.com, but we're talking about social media profiles and stuff.
Any sort of profile handle. We've obviously tried to nab them up. We've got Patreon, we've got
Patreon, YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, Amazon, all that. Look at those little drag lines. Look at how it rotates, curving. It's gonna. And now we can come in with our foam. We need another dark brush though. Use this dark brush over here. A little bit of black, what big glob of crimson, glob of blue. Just mix them up right here on the brush. Doesn't matter. More crimson than anything else though, so it'll be this nice purpley color. More crimson, a little bit of black, a little bit of blue. Right, we have it all nice and goopy on our brush right here. So then we can come in and kind of pop up, right, as we go down, staying underneath that little bit. Just like that. So it retains that little bit of darkness down there. We can find the right kind of line for it.
So season 4 is watch paint dry with paint with Josh.
Watch paint dry. That'll be funny.
Right? But in all honesty, right, I have to ask this question because it's a very easy setup for
a little bit
us
of liquid white and the white up here. Dab it in. Go ahead, baby.
It's very easy for us to do is set up soothing music and you just watch the painting. That's incredibly easy to do. So if you guys actually enjoy those videos, then by all means let us know in the comments because it's incredibly easy. We obviously, well, Josh paints 2 to 3 times a week, sometimes more depending on the week. And subsequently we have 2 to 3 paintings that dry.
Yeah, and so we have stuff that is drying all the time.
So in that instance, putting a nice tune in the background that's very relaxing, maybe something that you're into, but if you don't tell us, we don't know.
Yeah, right. This needs to come out way further, Josh, before we get back into that freaking wall of water where it looks like it's straight up again. Okay, now I'm going to come in, I'm going to get a little bit of liquid white, go back into that white over here, maybe grab a little bit of yellow, why not?
We're stupid.
What?
Moose just said, well, if you have it, then nobody should be able to have it on any other site, I would believe. He's 100% correct. And I could very easily type up a cease and desist to stop that Josh guy on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
I could very easily do that.
Yeah, but then we're being buttholes.
Why are we being he has 100 followers. It's not like he's got 6.2 million. And
yeah, but I have to shoot on Instagram. I'm not much better. I'm like 800. It's not like it's not like my Facebook.
Just 8 times that. I forgot, if you show up at the bank with $1,
brush, pull down,
and you turn up with 800 times that, they might be, or even 8 times that, they might be more accommodating if you have $8 than $1.
True. I'm gonna swipe that over. Right. Oh, what is that? It's like a chunk of skin. It's leaving a weird line.
Tune in.
Swipe it back.
Josh paint a canvas with a corpse.
Yeah. Look at that little bit of yellow in there with the green though, and then the blue over here. It's beautiful.
Perfect. Is that the end of the other?
Like the fall out, like an edge, another flat earth one?
No, like the one in the bedroom that I refuse to let you sell.
Yes. That's what I'm
that
talking
one.
about.
You should show. Have you ever posted that?
Yeah, it's on Instagram from a long time ago.
Yeah, you should repost it on Facebook and show everybody.
The one that London won't let me. The one that London won't let me give away or sell.
Give away.
Sell.
I'm giving it away. $1,000 you can have it.
So there is a price tag for everything. So you guys.
There is a price tag for everything. Are we just denying that? There is a price tag for everything.
Look at that wave. I don't even want to put a rock right here. It's so nice.
Kay Campbell says that splash looks like an arm and fingers.
Looks like Stranger Things fingers hand, hubby. We've been watching Stranger Things. Woo!
What are you making a ruckus out there for?
Something,
A little bit of liquid white into the white again. Go ahead, Bailey. I love hearing background. Like, I'm serious. No, I love, and the people do too. They like hearing what you guys are doing. It's insight to the family that they don't get to see.
It's like that crochet needle thing. It fell out the bag.
Oh my goodness. Susan just fell off her chair.
Why?
Bailey said the word crochet.
Oh. Yeah, right.
For old Naughty Sue over there.
Naughty
Sue? Naughty Sue. Naughty Sue. Are you saying Naughty Sue?
Do you guys have a plug, like a white charger plug?
No, but I'm sure there's a million all over the house.
Hey, Moose.
There's an E in there, Moose. It's
Yeah.
B-A-I-L-E-Y.
L-E-Y.
Wow.
Babe, you don't even-
B-A-I-L-E-Y. Just like the drink. I do know your name. I named you.
Let's
do know
put.
your
We're
name.
gonna put a rock in, but it's not gonna cover up a whole
Don't knock
lot.
over my coffee.
Because I love that splash right there.
End of life.
Love that splash. Remember, a little bit more crimson than anything else. Maybe we'll come in. There's like a little bit of a rock right in here. It's just gonna help us split up our color.
Yeah, just like that, Moose.
Boom.
B-A-I-L-E-Y, just like the drink.
Yep, Bailey's.
Not because mother is an alcoholic.
No, but it might have been what we were drinking that night.
That's accurate.
Okay, a little bit of lightness, a little bit of darkness, a little bit of shadow, right? Oh, something's crashing onto the wave now. That looks very cool. And let's take our, what color should we make this rock?
I don't know, I need something to make my wrist stop hurting.
Let's use the brown a little bit. Yeah, guy, ask the fans if they have any.
Yeah, does anyone have any tips for how to cure tendonitis in your wrist?
London's got tendonitis,
I have been driving a lot.
and it's really upset her wrist. So, do you guys have any home remedies on how to
And I like
feel
pour
better?
rosemary oil in my eye or something.
rosemary oil? Pick up that white and
I
brown.
think that would sting.
A little bit up here, just a little bit though. Just leave some of that black line above it. That gives it a little bit of depth.
It's got to be better than pouring peppermint oil in your eye.
True, right? And we only did half. We're gonna kind of pull it just so lightly, trying to get any of it to just move down just a little bit, just a little. See? And then you got to leave the bottom very dark. You don't want to go color to color here, right? This is we're not painting this canvas, guys. Pull it down.
Susan said.
Dark, nice little rock right there.
Susan
Cool.
said no tips, but I feel your pain. Yeah, I don't need equal sympathy, Susan. I need help.
We're
I
gonna
need actual help. Now is not therapy moment.
put a
I'm
palm
sorry.
tree right there.
I'm sorry for your wrist. No big trees.
No big trees.
No.
Even a palm tree?
No.
Who's Noah?
Noah says no big trees.
Ah. All right, one little straight line coming out towards the rock right there. Scrape
Susan
up a little
said
bit more.
Too much crochet. Massage it. No, that hurts.
Like that.
There we go. See, you do have a remedy, Susan. Get out of here. She's like,
Get out of here.
She's like, rub CBD balm on it. Yeah, that will work.
There you go.
Right, there's the tip. Thanks.
Take our fan brush.
I rubbed tiger balm on it last night, and I thought my wrist was on fire. It was
Oh,
hilarious. Well, because I put the tiger balm on it, and then immediately put this stabilizer on it.
Right.
So it was like from the inside of the stabilizer, my wrist was like boom, 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 boom,
Boom, boom. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit more of that white.
Spontaneous fire. That would be hilarious. Not if my it's still.
A couple
working.
little lines. Yeah, it would be if it caught on fire. It would
Yeah,
be.
if my arm just spontaneously caught alight.
If it was someone else, it would be funnier.
How much better would that be if there was an actual sign like that? If you were in pain, right? So a lot of
If
people.
you just caught on fire, I would not want to just catch on fire. That would not be good for me.
You'd be like,
You're
I
like,
stubbed my toe. No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no.
I'll immediately up in flames.
No, like a lot of people suffer in pain in silence because people don't believe them.
Right.
Because there's nothing your body does, right?
There we go, guys.
Like, wouldn't it be way better if, like, it was to just come up on your skin or something, right? If it just said, like, pain.
Pain, yeah.
Like, here. Like
Like,
oh,
I
what
gotta-
hurts? That.
Hang on, guys. I just got a signal.
Right?
Pain.
Right, but wouldn't that would be amazing? Like, if you were... Jonathan Evely says, day drinking helps a bit.
True. I would imagine so.
I can't day drink and then go drive at night. You know what's funny? That there we go. There's proper help. Thank
Dip
you,
into the
Kate.
corner with the liquid white, in through the white, and then we can come in, make our little water lines. Look at that. So easily done.
That's the exact brace I have in it. I went to buy that because I thought I had carpal tunnel. I'm in the middle of writing a business plan, which we're not going to talk about here.
Yeah.
But I'm in the middle of writing this business plan, and obviously I'm one of those people because I've typed for so long that I can like type watching TV, having another conversation. I can do magical things when I type. And so I thought to
Magical.
myself, maybe that's what I have was carpal tunnel. So I went and bought this carpal tunnel thing But now, when you look at my wrist, in the area that hurts, that it's like inflamed right there. So I can't like rub it. Kay Campbell said, I have had to have surgery after years of suffering. Pull your hand backwards and hold it for 30 seconds. Then pull your hand towards bottom of arm and do that multiple times.
So backwards and then forwards like that.
I would prefer to amber turd in my hands and clap than do that with my wrist, because that is gonna hurt. I could cry.
It would hurt a little bit.
Just reading that made me tear up on the thought of me trying it.
That's funny. A little bit of liquid white straight up in there, right?
John Krasniak says, put an ice pack on or try frozen peas. He doesn't know me that well, but he somehow knew I would have frozen peas.
True.
On the tendon for up to 20 minutes every 2 to 3 hours. Support, wrap an elastic bandage around the area. Use a tube bandage.
See? The fans love you.
Yeah, right? I think their fear is that if I get down to one hand, they'll have to... Moose, they are inappropriate words for the chat.
Moose.
Roberta said it will stretch it gently. No, it's going to turn London into a crumbling, crying mess. That's what it's going to do.
There we go. Look at that. All the dimension in that wave. It's like...
Babe, is the
depth,
dimension
the
like out of this world?
Out of this world! See if we can't take these, pull them back just a little bit further. Just so they kind of fade off. Look, ooh, see? Ooh.
Yes.
Got to come in with our other water line.
He is on Twitch as well. He needs to...
I don't do as many videos on Twitch, even though I should. I do have a couple new followers on Twitch, so...
It's called Therapy London. Yeah, no, why on earth would you think I was into anything like that? The only time I've done therapy was when I was...
Look at that, just dragging it backward across the...
How old would I have been when I went to therapy?
Pushing it back.
22.
Little bits. Look, just can we just quickly just comment on this? I skirted the knife across it and it left all these little speckles that maybe reflect the stars in the sky or something. Isn't that cool?
It is beautiful.
It's neat.
I went to therapy when I was 22. I've had physical therapy numerous times. Never on my wrist. Never on my left wrist. That's never been an issue. I bruised my ankle too on the other side on my right leg.
There we go.
So I'm really just falling apart. So donatable parts are being reduced to left leg, right arm.
Yeah.
You can obviously have my head. That's useless in a box.
There we go. Man, that is cool, guys.
See, even John Krasniak said 100% no tree. See, like sometimes trees are just not...
I feel it. I'm not saying there needs a tree. Does need a bit of brightness on the top, though. Here, and you have to make it wiggly. I always watched Bob, and I was like, he never makes it straight. And you're like, well, yeah, it's water.
It's funny when you have those kind of conversations, like you expect somebody to be able to do it. What if Bob couldn't paint a straight line?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. And that's why I say it's always cool to have that bit. People are like, "Oh, my hands shake." I'm like, I wish my hands shook more.
That's perfect.
Because
especially when you're painting something that is in nature.
Yeah, it's got to be messy and.
Because the only straight lines that even exist are straight lines we create as humans.
Especially with these suckers, like these little wispy bits on the inside of the wave, you want those to be all like little lightning bolts.
Can you think of a dead straight line? In nature.
Well, I mean, some of the times maybe a mountain would have like a peak, or a section that might be dead straight because the bit of rock like slid off, and so it's got a dead straight.
The description
but not the whole
of
mountain.
the thing you're looking at, if you say, hey, that mountain is straight, that sounds idiotic.
Right.
Right. What you're trying to say is that summit is straight, or that peak is straight.
Is very
the description
pointy.
Of mountain gives you the idea of some sort of triangular formation.
Right.
Not straight.
Like a pyramid almost.
Right. Like that aspect of straight things. Can anybody in the comments think of something that grows or is
like dead perfectly
made
straight?
That would be considered a straight line. And please do not say tree. Please don't go there, because a tree is not a straight line. It has
True.
bark on the outside, so...
There may be a tree that does grow dead straight up.
But even if it did grow straight up, the ability to actually, cause that 0 degree, as it were...
Right.
It
Just making little lightning bolts, guys. That's
is
it.
an impossibility.
Little lightning bolts in our wave. That's it. And then in here, remember, we got to be light and make it
See?
super curved.
Annette said, other than a horizon, I think you might be right. I can't think of anything. But even with a horizon, like on a plane of land, or setting behind water, you're still going to have irregularities. The only reason it looks straight to you is because those irregularities are so small that your brain fills it in as a straight line.
Right.
But the horizon is never straight. Whether or not the question is, a purpose horizontal line or a vertical. He said sunflowers.
They're not really straight.
What is straight about a sunflower, Moose?
Even the petals are oblong, like oval shaped. You know what I mean?
Right, but that's what I'm saying. What? Oh, wow, Moose. I'm gonna block you from the comments. He said sunflowers grow straight up.
Well,
I think you've misunderstood the assignment, Moose.
Eh.
The aspect is to find a straight line in nature at 0 degrees, not things that grow upwards.
yeah,
You
but it's okay, Moose. You tried.
You A star for effort.
A for effort. Making it nice and soft back here. Don't want to cover up all the dark or even the darker colors. That looks fantastic. We're going to put like one little bit of rock that kind of comes in right here, just to seal off the bottom.
I don't even think you need to, but I think it looks beautiful. I think
Just a little guy.
if you added some highlights to your mountain in the back, that's it, done.
You want me to add more highlights to the mountain in the back?
$180 done.
I
No,
thought-
some definition, just some...
That's what I thought I was...
Right, but like some individual definition, just where the sky is just hitting on some tips of the rocks.
There we go.
Just like you do with your forefront, but I want you to do it in the back.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Though saying
A
that,
little bit of rock come down in here.
Moose did understand the assignment. He actually did, because the actual assignment was, can you make London laugh in the comments?
True.
That's always the assignment. So yes, theoretically, you understand.
Moose
the
did his duty.
Lee Callahan says, watching from Scotland, quality seascape, Josh.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Proper wave.
Proper, that's true. It's a gorgeous looking wave today.
No, it's proper wave.
It's proper.
It's a proper wave.
Okay, we're just filling in the colors, and remember, however you pull your brush is how your land and your rock are going to look, right? So maybe we pull away to the side, but we don't want to over blend it. You want to have that thickness of paint up there. So when we come in with our highlights, right, a little bit of brown, a little bit of white, we need to make these guys a different brown, though. Add a little bit more of that brown, darken it up, maybe a little bit of black, just to dull it down.
Just in case you guys were wondering, the thing that I just posted in the comments is links to all of Josh's links. So you can go there and have a field day if you're interested.
All of my links,
Is
my
Pinterest even
goodness.
on there?
There we go. Look, we're just very lightly pulling over from the side to the, from the edge over here to the corner with a rounded grip. Same thing, just making these cool little things. Cool little
I have to do
things.
that. I have to work on that Supreme. I have to work on that Supreme Court case tomorrow.
You're always doing so much, babe.
I know. And then in the week, I will fix and upload. Well, you could do it actually. Go into the publishing software and add Pinterest. It doesn't post to Pinterest automatically.
Oh. Okay.
So you need to do that. So that the Pinteresters.
Look, he looks like a bird wearing a little hat. Some kind of something. It's like a little piece of rock on
Looks
top.
like a novel.
That's funny. Okay, let's do. What else do we need to do? You said we need to brighten up the mountains.
Louisa Baldwin just sent 200 stars.
200 stars.
The
Thank you.
The comments read like this: 100% no tree. Please don't do any more to beach. It's stunning. Absolutely love this painting.
Thank you.
Quality seascape.
You already read that one.
So? Love it. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Right. Stop trying to do more.
I'm not doing. You're the one that told me it needed more highlights on the mountains.
No, Moose has got that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, with just a little bit of green. Just.
You want me to add more green?
Stop rubbing it away. Perfect.
What about this last one?
Yes, do it on that one too.
This is Paint with London. There we go. Boom. Now we pull it back and away, right? Leaving the ridge back there. Same thing that we do with our clouds, just to make them a little bit different.
Louisa,
There we
you're
go.
ruining the synergy of the comments.
Why? What's up? She says it needs a big tree?
Yes, but it's a lie!
Ah, big tree!
Lie!
There we go. Is that better?
Yes.
Sweet. Cool.
Perfect.
Let's call it done.
Cool. Can you make us dragons or something?
Dragons? I don't know if I can make us dragons.
Why? You just paint birds and then you just give them tails.
Oh, like Nazgul? We could do that.
Excuse me?
Nazgul.
Speak English when you address me, sir.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, so we're going to make our little...
No, Mark. Sit down.
trails.
Moose has a great idea.
Like that. Little Nazguls flying through the sky.
Amazing. 3 of them, please. Moose has a great idea.
What's his idea?
It's gonna require some Mod Podging, but it's hilarious. He said, put a turtle on the beach.
A turtle on the beach. That would be cute. That would be cute.
Alright, John Krasniak wins for
Little
making me
space
laugh.
dragons out there.
John Krasniak wrote, hashtag paint with London, hashtag differences in ideas.
That's funny.
That's amazing. You win today, John.
That is hysterical. Differences in ideas.
Yeah, Mark, no. How
And-
can you have 2 people?
And the husband knows just to not argue.
How can you have 2 people from 2 different parts of the world? This is insane when you actually think about this. Who are in the same YouTube or Facebook comment group
Yeah.
and have the exact same feeling to how something should go.
What do you
Right?
mean?
Like, well, when I said no tree, you know, obviously
Right.
there were people in the comments that say tree. You know,
Right, of course.
Mark
I mean,
Anderson's
everyone
like,
knows that like a big old palm tree that
Shut
just
up.
covers over
No!
just some of our galaxy would be cool. Everyone knows it.
Mark Anderson said bravery test, big ass tree right in the middle.
See?
But it's insane to me to think
That's no bravery test for me. That's like my normal go.
just for 2 seconds, like where do we have the concentrated amount of followers in either a state or a small country? Hush, Louisa. Just do it.
Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna
this
be
is
much-
not Shia LaBeouf. Susan says, I always agree with no big tree. See? And I don't even paint.
Ah,
Annette says, no tree. See? Like,
you guys are boring.
oh my goodness. John, stop it.
You're boring. What do you do now?
He just sent another 1,200.
Hell yeah, John. You're amazing.
And use the hashtag getting closer to the new iPad. Yes.
Yes, we are. We're like 26% now or 28% of the way there.
28%, yeah.
28% of the way there.
Yeah.
Which is an incredible amount of money so far that people have given. Can you zoom the cameras back out?
Yes.
They want to see your face.
People have sent us an incredible amount of money during stars and lives and supers and just how you guys support me on my YouTube channel and all the store sales and everything. It's just fantastic. And we've had tons. Where's that red one? Ooh. People like to see me do this.
And then burp.
I know, right? The burp will come later. It's like a sneaker.
The time is 10:52.
Yeah, we've only been going for less than an hour.
I know. There you are. Just pump it out like that.
I know. You know, I'm getting to be more quicker. Did you guys see this one over here? The new tutorial for Wednesday? Very simple. Soft mountain with a fan brush, no highlights. 2 trees and some bushes. And a sky like we did today. Just kind of give you guys a head start into where we were going, right? Man, this one, it's like it's gonna fall off the canvas. It's gonna make the table wet over here. I've been wanting to do a UFO, and I figured this one might be a good time to do one, but I like it too much
Next week.
now. I like it too much.
Next, here we go. This is what we, babe.
What if we did just like
No.
a small little tree? Like maybe the beach wraps around the side,
No.
and then there's like the tip of a palm tree right
No.
here. Just a little one.
It's great.
Just a little one.
No.
Okay.
See, Alison Phipps's perfect wave. Like, just leave it alone. Turn around. Face the cameras.
I mean, Josh does do perfect waves.
Turn around.
Hang on. Just gotta make it a little bit softer. So. Shh. Just soft. Soft. A little bit soft.
So, how would people feel about this? Josh loves this sentence because when I say this sentence, it normally means that something stupid is going to fall out of my mouth where Josh is going to forcefully have to agree to it. No, what do you do? Oh, okay.
Cleaning up.
So,
You yell at me.
next weekend, why don't we? Well, I say we. I don't mean we. You drive. I backseat drive. Why don't you paint one of the Mount Crumpets with a Seascape?
That'd be cool.
I'm one of those
Well, so
Tim
Bob
Burton-
has a
Tim
scene
type skies that you've done. The circle.
with like a spiral.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I got a
That's what
really
I'm saying.
cool idea for a spirally type painting.
Right, but one of those
Um,
with like the Mount Crumpet,
Yeah, it's
like the crooked top mountain.
yeah with the thing. That's what I'm saying. Bob has a scene that's like a very big mountain with a wave as well. And so mine will be like a jaggedy, witchy type of thing. That's cool. And we should do another raffle for a big painting, like a 18 by 24 inch painting.
Okay.
Right? So would you guys be interested in that? Doing a raffle for a painting like I don't even have any here. Dang it! I don't even have any here. But you guys are painters. You know what the dimensions are. 18 by 24. It's pretty big.
So, babe, why don't we do this? Why don't we do?
If the fans want to do it.
Yeah, if nobody wants to do it, right?
Get
then-
your chance at an original paint with Josh for as little as $1.
Hold
if you're
on.
feeling lucky.
We could do two things at the same time. We could offer the fans a twofer,
A twofer?
right? So what about this? What about if we...
Now you're going twofer.
What about if we make tickets $5 or $10
Okay.
and you live paint an 18 by 24,
Okay.
and when you buy a ticket, right, just one ticket, you add via the spinny wheel.
Ooh, dang! Why did I forget we had the spinny wheel?
Right.
Dang it.
You add whatever that item is. So like
Guys, we finally got a spinny wheel.
a barn would be $10. Like I'm making it up. We'll figure it out at the time, right? But you run through those tickets, right? So we'll have, trees, mountains, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And run it through, and then obviously if someone buys a ticket and says tree again, you're gonna have to put another tree in it. You're gonna have to put another mountain in it.
Right.
And then
do
you've
that.
actually got a piece. You have a paint with Josh fan piece because all of the fans will make up the piece, and then we'll dig out everybody that entered for those tickets,
Okay.
and then whoever wins the 18 by 24 with everybody's participation. It could be called.
That's a good.
It could be called the Paint with Josh Participation Paint.
That's a good idea. I want to do one for one that I've already painted though.
Oh, okay.
Like some of the ones. So yeah, in the future we do that. But this next Sunday, okay, we'll make up. I'll choose the 3 paintings, and then you can have your choice between one of 3. And then I'll get the post out, and you guys can start buying your tickets, and I'll choose one of the 3. The 3 best. Even though I hate giving away the best ones. The 3 best. I don't even like selling the best ones, right? When one of the best ones sells, I'm like, oh, I wanted to look at that a little bit longer.
Moose is excited about the raffle.
About the 18 by 24 raffle.
And he's also excited. He's also excited about the spinny wheel.
Yeah. So all the Seascapes, right, are on 18 by 24 like this. So it's much bigger. It's even much taller. You see what I mean? Much taller of a canvas, much bigger. And they're all down at work because they're the most beautiful. So they all hang down at work. So everybody that's down there gets to see them. This one's going to go down there. That one's going to go down there. Mammoth Mountain's already been down there. So
Michelle Rose
I had to
says
bring it back home.
in a couple of weeks, Josh will be painting a painting in 24 minutes like Bob.
Ah, right. I can do it. I've done it. I did one very quickly. But we like hanging out with you guys. We like being up here. we dedicate an hour at least of our time on a Sunday, and it's more than that because I have to prep before the painting. Yeah, I got to get ready. I got to get the colors out. I got to lay everything down.
It really is like a 4-hour.
Yeah, I know. Afterwards, going back and watching it and replying to everyone and you know, like I'll go back and I'll scroll through and watch myself to listen for dumb things I said that maybe I could have said better, and then I'll try to remember that for the next video.
Or you clip them out and put them on TikTok.
True. Yeah, my TikTok's fire now. That one video got 1,200 views in 12 hours.
John Krasniak said, "You done sold the best one already. It hangs in my living room."
Yes, that's true. Oh, we didn't zoom out on YouTube. There we go.
Oh, I didn't even realize it was zoomed in.
There we go,
Bad
everybody.
producer I am. I'm sorry.
And 44 people watching, so it's almost like we should do another painting. Ha! No,
Haha,
everybody.
no.
Not gonna do that.
That was like that drunk video.
These are great, man.
You just kept painting and then you couldn't.
Oh yeah, I showed that to Bangara AG and Jonathan Everly. They were like, "Oh, I wish I would have been able to see that." And I was like, "Here's the link. Watch it at your own risk, man.
Yeah,
it's not good." I had to hide it from my channel because I'm so embarrassed of how drunk I got. I don't even remember the second painting. Like I remember the first painting, and I could repaint that first painting right now. But the second painting, no idea. Do we still have it? We do. It's right here. This is what we started with. It was like, by this time I'd had like 9 to 10 tequila shots. The planet is all like, it's like wonky. Look at it. Can they see it on the screen? It's like almost like a square planet. Can you scroll down on YouTube or up so I can see the thingy? Yeah, look at this planet. It's terrible. The mountains suck. There's like yellow up here for some reason.
Who was it that was in the live that was like, tune in and watch Josh paint a square?
A square planet. Yeah, I know. I remember that too. Look at the clouds. They don't even stand out. Like look at this and look at this. This is Josh after 10 shots of tequila. This is Josh, you know, on 1 or 2 vape pen hits. But yeah.
Roberta Harris is like, that was friggin' fun. Drink.
I mean, because I always I'm like, maybe I could re-release it, but it's so bad.
Now you're far bigger than you were then.
Right.
You can't re-release it now.
And it would just put people out. Like some people would watch it and they'd be like, "Oh, I'm never gonna watch him again," even though that was a year ago.
Right.
They won't watch me again, or that'll be the first video that someone sees, and then it just makes.
And you remember the comments on Facebook were like, "Oh, we don't think this is appropriate.
Oh, well,
you
yeah,
shouldn't
because
do this. There are people out here that
who suffer
struggling
from
with
drinking." Right? Yeah.
Like
I remember.
it received a horrible amount of backlash for something that. Yeah, I mean, I drive every day and I see people 3 o'clock in the afternoon holding onto the bullards on Las Vegas Boulevard.
Oh, just hammered out their brains, right?
Right, like, that's a choice. This was an entertainment thing. If we were doing it every week, I'd expect someone to report us.
Or like, I just came on and be like, "Screw you guys, repent."
Right, it's 10 a.m. No one's gonna watch, right? But it was one time. Moose says, "I've got to find that video." You can't find that video.
I'll send you the link, Moose. Friend request me, Moose. Send me a friend request or message me on Paint with Josh. And what the hell's wrong with these people?
Roberta just said, "Do a private drinking painting."
Ooh, for members only?
Yeah, we could do that.
We could do that.
It's been a while since we've done a question and answer too. Maybe we should do
True.
that. Would anybody?
Because we always answer all the questions right here anyway.
Would anybody be interested? Would anybody be interested in updated Q&A?
Little Q&A's, question and ask. Take more time out of our day for you guys.
Well, you shut up. What's up with you? You wake up on the wrong side of the bed.
I always wake up on the wrong side of the bed.
Maybe we should trade.
Yeah, I know. You got the better side.
Oh, that's what it is?
Bailey slept on your side of the bed last night.
Yeah, no, she came downstairs and she was like, "Are you going to sleep here?" And I was like,
I know, because I told her.
the odds of my body getting up and walking up the stairs and doing anything besides falling asleep in my clothes.
Yeah, I went up and she said, "I'm going to come tuck you in, Dad." And I said, "Okay." And then she started to lay down and I was like, I could tell she was going to fall asleep.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, "You better go ask your mom if she's going to come up here. Because she might not want to sleep in your room and you could just go over there right now while you're still half awake."
I don't care. I'm so easily, like, things like that just don't bother me.
Right.
I'd just come upstairs, I'd be like, "Oh, well."
Yeah, I'd be like,
"Oh,
"Oh,
somewhere else to sleep." And then you'd wake up in the morning and be like, "Where the hell's Mom?"
yeah."
You've
Like,
done that
fart.
before.
I'll just fart enough and then Bailey will have to leave.
Right.
Get that morning farts.
Well, for anyone interested, you can go over to TikTok and follow.
And listen to my morning farts.
Paint with Josh K, or you can go
Paint with
over
Josh
to
K.
London is Hilarious.
London is hilarious. That
And,
is why her name is that.
I'm a fool. Like, it's just
Sort of.
stupidity is all there is. Glenn Woodington says, is there a tutorial for the Seascape behind Bob Ross?
Yeah. That one's got the skull. Hang on.
That's a huge
It's my skullscape, right? So it's one of Bob Ross's wave scenes, but I added my little skull rock at the bottom, which we should try to do again. And it turned out so fantastic. I was so nervous the first time that we tried to do that. And I was like, if it doesn't end up looking like a skull, then it'll just be a big old circular rock. But it ended up looking great. So yeah. Send me a message, ask me for the link. I'll shoot you over the link.
John Krasniak just posted the link in YouTube.
Hey, thank you, John. John's the man.
He really is.
So yeah.
Like,
Flip him back.
it needs to be a full paying gig what John Krasniak
I know, he's literally fire.
He really is.
John Fire Nuriak. Man, should we do like one more? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Okay, well guys, thank you for tuning in. We have fulfilled our hour. No, I'm just kidding.
Roberta, thank you for the 100 stars.
Guys, look, I'm hovering around 200. I was down to like 197 and then up to 202. And it's like, you can tell by this. If you go look at some of my older videos, I'm like, hey guys, I'm gonna teach you guys how to paint.
At no point
Yeah.
have you ever released a video where you sounded like Cartman from South Paint.
South Paint.
That's hilarious.
From
Yeah.
South Paints.
It's a shame
Yeah.
you don't have 3 friends, one of which is a mute.
I know. Respect
really
my
is.
painting authority. But yeah, I hate watching those old videos now because I was so much heavier.
Alma Drain. Hold on one
no
second.
problem.
Let's go to this link.
Take a 2-inch brush. Love that brush. What are we doing over there?
I'm gonna share the link. Hold on one second.
Oh.
Yeah, there it
Yeah,
is. Look.
that's fantastic.
I mean,
That's
you
it.
Straight up found it.
Skull Rock on a 24 by 30. It was massive. It's massive. All right, you know what we're doing right here? Boom. So remember, guys, the new video comes out on Wednesday.
There's the link. I stole it from John Krasniak and posted it over there for you, Glenn, so you can.
There you go, Glenn. London posted the link for you. I like this blue one back here behind the easel. That's
Alma
one of my
Drain just had a
faves.
very good a good idea.
What? What's the idea?
She said, "How about a mermaid in a future painting?"
So, if I could paint a mermaid, I might. I could do another Santorini's by Yvonne. We could if we wanted, but
Do you just
the
want to
one-
be on here all day?
Uh-huh.
We have cleaning to do.
just the upstairs. I cleaned the whole downstairs yesterday.
No, you didn't do the dog area.
So besides that, the whole
Right.
downstairs.
Nor did you pick up the poop in the yard. So not the whole downstairs. Why do men lie? Why do men
Well,
lie?
the whole downstairs, including the inside
No,
of the house.
no.
Besides the front.
No. See, normally when people make an analogy like that,
It
they will
took like
say,
an hour.
I cleaned from the stairs to the back door. That's an accurate statement. That is an accurate statement. What you didn't clean was the area in front where the dogs lay,
True. We should put some glitter on here.
or the poop. Yes, put some glitter on there, babe.
We haven't put glitter on one in a while. Let's see.
Special sauce.
The special sauce.
Yes,
And
Glenn.
we gotta move our Red Bull from underneath down here, otherwise it will get filled with glitter.
Moose said he came over to YouTube and he wrote whoop whoop, and then he sent a smiley face, and then he said, I found YouTube on Facebook. I see that, Moose.
Three
I
little
see that.
blaps, and now we got all these little sparkly bits all throughout the painting. It's fantastic. Look at those. And then when I go to take a picture, like all these little sparkles light up, and it looks like there's like paint splatter or whatever. Like this one looks like a star. Where is it? It's over here. One of these. I can't tell. Whichever one it is. Looks like a star. And it's all a piece of glitter. Fantastic. Woo!
Come on,
What a
it's-
catch.
It's not going to be long before people start accusing me of being a feminist in the comments.
For what?
For your exaggeration and lying, and I just said, why do men lie?
Oh.
John Krasniak says the painting needs a starfish. That's also a very good idea.
Yeah, that would be cool. I don't know that I could paint that shape though. I'd have to practice somewhere else and then.
A star?
Yeah, because once you
That's-
put
you
it there,
haven't-
it can't just be like a
haven't been-
star.
You haven't been painting stars since you were 2?
No, I have not.
Yeah.
I
like-
paint stars like little teeny dots way off in the distance.
No, not star. Geometric shape of a star, not a dot in the sky, you plonker.
Oh my god, I'm gonna choke to death. Ooh,
Don't
look at all
die.
that
Don't
glitter.
die. That would be really bad.
Okay.
So I've been trying to post videos for anyone, right, on TikTok of me driving.
This is what my real hands look like,
Because
guys.
some funny things happen to me while I drive.
Yeah, London's got this cool dash cam.
And so
Awesome.
I did a 30-minute drive where the guy in the back of the car, and that's why I was sad when I tried to pull that video up for you. The guy in the back of the car, like I'm driving, and all I can hear is this guy going, and I'm looking, and he's crying with laughter. I'm like, please don't die in my car. I'm like, it sounds like you're gonna die, and he's like, his wife's like, no, he just.
He's laughing.
He just finds you very funny, and then I said something, and she started doing it, and I was like, oh my goodness. But yeah, I was like, please don't do this.
That's hysterical. Oh, yeah, okay, so we announced the raffle for next weekend, right?
Okay, yeah.
On Sunday, and we'll do an 18 by 24. And then tomorrow, surprise, it's Memorial Day. I know you guys are all going to be at home. You're not having to work. You're going to be hanging around, eating a bunch of food. So at some point during Memorial Day,
from today, dry tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yay!
but some point tomorrow on Memorial Day, we'll pop up live and we'll do a live Memorial Day painting.
We must remember what Memorial Day is about. It is not about burgers,
No.
and barbecues,
Right,
and gatherings with friends.
right.
So, okay, I didn't mean
Okay.
to just pull
That's
over
okay.
the video.
Yeah, we'll
tomorrow.
we'll hang out tomorrow and we'll do a cool painting. Maybe have like a flagpole off in the distance or something. I don't know. We'll do something. It'll be Paint with Josh, and that's what we'll do, right? So,
Yeah.
Until we see you guys tomorrow, or on next Friday, or Sunday, or Wednesday when the video comes out,
Or
we want to
5
thank.
minutes on the replay.
Yeah, or 5 seconds later when the video ends and you rewatch this video right now. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the stars, the support. Without you guys, there is no me. I'm not going to sit up here and paint for no one, right? So if you weren't watching, I wouldn't be here. So thank you for that. And we want to say goodbye. Are you ready, babe? Are you filming me?
Yeah, I just want you to say that again.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I'll restart. So, catch us tomorrow, or Friday, or Sunday, or Wednesday when the video comes out, or 5 seconds from now when this video stops and starts replaying. Remember, without you guys, there is no me. So, if you weren't watching, I wouldn't be here. There wouldn't be a channel. There wouldn't be anything like that. So, we want to thank you guys and say goodbye. And until we see you guys again next time, take care. Have the rest of a good day. And pow! I just hit my leg on the bucket. Ow! That's why he does that, because he hits his leg.
Why do you?
Ow!
Roberta just
My
like, boom,
goodness.
bam.
It's actually bow.
Hey, John, that's my face. I just dropped my face in the comments.
What happened?
He dropped my TikTok
Oh, I
in
see.
Facebook. It's my big old face, just
Yeah.
chilling in the comments.
It's fantastic.
No,
All right.
I've got that look on my face, just all BF.
But seriously, guys, until we see you guys again next time, thank you for the stars. Thank you for the support. And we love you.